4:08 PM. Take attendance. Chairman Hoffman,
Here?
Commissioner Fiorito,
Here.
Commissioner Reedman, and
Here.
other officials,
Chief Bill Caponegro.
Deputy Clerk Schultheis.
Okay, the first rule of business is approval of the minutes. I'll make a motion of.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Okay. Roll call vote. Commissioner Fiorito,
Aye.
Commissioner Reedman,
Aye.
Chairman Hoffman.
Aye. All right, the second thing is, we going to closed session?
No, we can talk. Open.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so then let's talk.
Oh,
We approved the stipends?
we should approve the
All right,
stipends.
I'd like to do a motion to approve the stipends for last year.
I will gladly second.
It's a roll call vote. Chairman Hoffman,
Aye.
Commissioner Reedman,
Aye.
Commissioner Fiorito.
Aye.
Now we can talk about stuff.
Whole business?
Any new business, chief? Or is this old business?
New business, we're at full staff. As soon as our new officer Jared comes off field training, we have our third detective. It's gonna be Brad Sigsworth. We have a new detective sergeant, Sergeant Mark Buffont. He's already doing things to be more proactive. He's designated Sigsworth to be our TAC gang enforcer. He wants him to get state certified as a gang expert, which comes in good when you're writing your paperwork and know what you're talking about when you're trying to get warrants and making arrests on gang members. So that's good. Everybody's doing fine. The officer that got hit at home bar is still on light duty.
Okay.
Got her on concussion protocol, and she's got a sprained thumb.
Okay.
Still, she's probably gonna be out for at least another 3 weeks.
No kidding.
Yeah, no, she got banged up pretty good.
She sent me an email. I sent her an email. She did respond.
I did too, yeah.
Yeah, so, but we're moving along. Yeah, we're busy, new changes, body worn cameras is coming, more changes. Getting prepared for that. We have a loaner trial run from Axon for another week or two. That's been helpful. Had a staff meeting today with all the sergeants, and we got a good plan for this coming year. And, thank God, I don't think that legislation's gonna go through with traffic stops.
If it does, you guys could just park your squads.
More important, I mean, just the idea that people can speed, misdemeanor speed is 21 over. So if you see somebody speeding, doing 45 down Old Willow Road, there's 2 stop signs. Kids up and down that 4th block are always coming on the bus, coming off the bus, you know, doing 60 and a 40 when it's busy, and you
Wave at 'em when they go by.
can't do anything. Just,
Yeah.
and the morale killer it's not like we want to write tickets,
No.
right? We don't, every officer has their threshold. Every officer's threshold is 20, right? You're gonna get stopped doing 20 over.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe not 5, maybe
You
not
should.
10,
Right.
maybe 11, but
Right.
20, you're gonna get stopped.
Yeah.
You should get stopped. So, and no turn signals, no lane violations, I can just,
No
You know,
license plates either.
no license plates, no expired registration. What's the point?
So what is?
And
the
no
only
fruits of
reason-
the poisonous tree. In other words, I do stop you
Mhm.
for speeding 20, even 21 over, misdemeanor speed, and I happen to find a gun, no, that's, you can't arrest them for that. You can take the gun if it's illegal, but no arrest can be made on a traffic stop. That's what this bill is.
Bill, so. Mhm.
George, can you imagine that?
I've been watching what's going on, since we've had most recent state's attorneys in this area, and it's spreading. That mentality is spreading everywhere.
We just locked somebody up the other day for, he interfered, it was a domestic battery, somebody was getting arrested, a family member said, "You're taking him." he pushed Officer Cerniak went down on the couch, he sprayed, his thumb is black
Oh,
and blue.
yeah,
Non-detainable offense. They typically, when it's aggravated battery, you go in
Aggravated,
front of a
right.
judge for a bond hearing, not this guy. Doesn't, no, he just,
Mhm.
he can't. It's just-
Wow.
But even though all that's happening, we continue, we do what we do. We can't let it get us down. It's not, we're all stationed going, oh man, just rise above it,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I'm trying to figure out, what's the
You don't
bottom-
make the laws, you just enforce the
Right.
laws.
What's the bottom line? What is the purpose of lawlessness? What is the goal of, Whoever.
It beats me. It's so.
somebody's making money on it.
Doing this for 30 years, it just, if I would have said that, this was gonna happen 10 years ago, the guys would have laughed. My boss would have made me do a psyche eval. He would have told me, what is wrong with you? For you to even think such a thing, he would
Yeah.
have ordered me to
Yeah.
get a psych,
Mhm.
because it's just outrageous, and here we are. No cash bail? You could just, and then it's like a promissory note to go to court? Not even, they won't even give you a warrant if you don't show up, it's a summons.
It's a summons, right?
Dear sir, please, I know you missed court last
Please
time, you
come.
probably didn't know, you probably didn't want to miss work, please come next time. It was told to us, the likelihood of a warrant is almost zero in the first time, even the second, even maybe the third.
Yeah.
They don't want warrants. They don't want people to be locked up, even temporary, just for a day until you go to court, the judge gives you a new court date, you pay your $500 or $1,000 cash bail, and then some incentive to come back. Not these days.
Who's changing that? The legislature has a bill with regard to,
It's been that way since the
September, right.
Pretrial Fairness Act,
Okay.
about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
No cash bail.
oh, yeah, that I understand.
There's new ones called.
Oh, the summons? Yeah, the summons is,
You issue a summons, and then when they don't show up, then they issue another,
Because-
it's just like the clerk's office, re-notify.
their belief is, the legislators, not law enforcement officers, not judges, not state's attorneys, legislators believe people don't show up because they gotta take their kids to school, they have a job, or they just merely forgot they had court.
Right, now they'll have a good reason not to come. I don't have to.
You don't, you're right,
Nothing's gonna happen.
exactly.
Come find me.
Well, at least that makes sense.
And by the way, if anybody hears this or sees this and thinks I'm just making up things, it's the truth. Look it up, please. But we at Prospect Heights, and every department that I'm familiar with, we're not hanging our heads and sitting in our squad cars or police
And what
departments.
is the
We're
new
out there.
traffic thing? What, 20 and,
House Bill 4603 was the one they're trying to get passed.
all right,
It says,
Listen to this.
it provides that no law enforcement officer shall stop a motor vehicle for, one, failing to display registration plates or stickers, being operated with an expired registration sticker, violating general speed restrictions unless the violation is a misdemeanor or felony,
21 or over.
improper lane usage unless it's a misdemeanor or felony.
Never heard of a lane usage felony,
Proper.
but
Failing to comply with certain requirements concerning vehicle lamps, you don't need headlights anymore.
headline.
Excessive tint, defective mirrors, and obstructed windshield. This one I didn't understand. Defective windshield wipers?
so you don't, yeah, because, sometimes you can see, if you're driving, and you can see one wiper's not connected to the,
Oh,
because they don't have a rubber blade on there, so it's not hitting the, well, it's,
can't see.
right, you can't see. Well, what about riding around with your brights on? According to that, you can. That will
Yeah.
blind you, and you can
Yeah.
die
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah.
I know, because I'm like this sometimes. and-
Oh, I am too,
Right.
I'm always, and even behind me, I'm flipping my
Well,
mirror up.
If this would have passed, cop can't
Yeah.
stop you from
Yeah.
that.
So is this still pending?
No, as of today, according to the Illinois Chiefs of Police, thank God for that organization, they've been in communication with the author of this, and he says, I agree, it's too broad, I am not gonna bring it up.
Okay.
So he's probably gonna go rewrite it. and-
Rewrite it,
and-
yep. Dress it up a
It's gonna be
little.
the same thing, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So thank God that, man, everyone was up in arms
Right.
over this, and for good reason.
Oh, yeah.
It literally is a danger to the
Right.
community.
I thought it was a spoof when I said it.
I did too. I thought it was like from The Onion. I did. I'm like, this is just kind of funny.
Right.
Oh, sure. And then it's real, and then you go, oh my goodness.
What bill number was it?
4603.
4603.
We're safe for now.
Who was the legislator that,
Is Justin,
Where'd you go?
hang on, he's
Just
from,
hit it
from
now.
Chicago. Justin Slaughter.
Justin what?
Justin
Slaughter.
Slaughter.
Okay.
It's outside Chicago.
Slaughter.
You remember years ago, there used to be a lawyer, Chester Slaughter. Pretty well-known defense attorney
Yeah.
in the city.
Well, when I read that just about an hour ago, I was jumping for joy, so thank goodness.
All right.
27th District out of Chicago.
So do we have other old business, Chief? We're gonna talk about the testing?
Yeah, I think, I've asked Rochelle, Chicago uses it and they have good reviews for it, so, I guess I think we should at least try
Try
it.
it, yeah.
And the beauty of it is, again, even though we aren't hiring right now, state law requires us to have a list, right, for 2 years. And this company charges $500 a year.
Mhm.
For,
It's not much.
it's not much.
Right.
And we don't think, it costs $300. ISO, the ones who facilitate our tests, it's like $1,700 for the test packet. Okay, it's only every 2-3 years, but we're also doing the blue line. That's another $400. We also have we pay sometimes people to come to, when we do our own testing, the MacArthur, there's a lot of resources involved in that, and we would not have to do that, so. We can always see, let's see what kind of candidates if it's not working, then
Yeah, right,
we start testing immediately.
yes, right,
For $500, the risk reward is
right.
not much.
So they can take their test at home, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then.
We will, 100%, we're gonna get more candidates.
Right,
The
yeah.
quality, we'll see.
right, yeah.
But the bigger the pool,
Mhm.
you know, we should get a better pick, and
Mhm.
hopefully, and the more it catches on, you know, maybe we get a lot of them from Illinois, if not, neighboring states that wanna come here.
Right.
That wanna come to Illinois. It just doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. But, yeah, come to the police department, I think we got you all know, we got a great police department. We may not pay as much as the surrounding, but the environment for $3,000 or $4,000, to me, it's a no-brainer. So is this something we need to vote on, to just go forward with it?
I don't think you need to vote. Well, it's money, maybe you won't put it on the next agenda, but I think you can go ahead with it,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Consider it
Let's
done.
get it started and
Yeah.
see where we're at. That
We'll do
way,
it.
by the time we're gonna get to, because how many people do we still have left on our list?
Probably
Or is
two.
it done? All right,
Probably they both have jobs.
Right.
From what I know.
okay,
But well, there's no reason to call them because we don't have an opening.
right,
When we have an opening, the speed of which this company can do it would be better than the other company, ISO. So.
right, right.
There's no purpose of doing a courtesy call to see if the two people are still available.
See, we could, but then we got, if they,
Then we gotta.
then we got to
exhaust
test. We gotta start a new test again,
Right, right.
immediately.
the list. I'd say we wait,
And then if
and
we
then
get a good
start
candidate
this.
and we're not hiring,
Yeah.
we kind of lose them.
right, right. And now you still have the lateral open, right? Is
Yes.
that- Okay,
Yes.
and so are we still gonna stay on the blue line with,
I think our ad expired, but the word of mouth gets out, people ask, we're pretty good right now.
Right.
We're full capacity.
okay,
Next person I see leaving, quite possibly is gonna be me, which,
Mhm.
you know, people will get promoted and we'll have another spot available.
right,
That's, year and a half, 2 years,
Mhm.
2.5, something like that. The deputy chief will be more than ready to take over.
Mhm.
Somebody will get promoted to DC, so sergeant will get promoted, and, yeah, we'll see.
Mhm.
Karen, maybe one,
Karen,
Yeah.
get a waiver,
Yeah.
age restriction, you got, you worked
You're
there.
gonna have to really waive up that age restriction. You're gonna have to do it in dog years to get me to apply.
Okay.
so speaking of Karen, she's got, what, one more meeting, Karen?
Yes.
Oh, wow,
And we don't know who, do we have any
oh, yeah.
idea? on who's-
There is, they do have a posting, so
Oh, good.
I don't know if you would still want somebody from, or if that's what it says that the person must be from the city, but
Is that from the city, that'll take over the city your city council meetings and stuff like that, or?
as a deputy clerk,
Oh,
yes.
city.
So is the posting just within the city, your job?
No, it went out to everybody.
Okay. And part of your job would be this,
So
or
I-
would you
yeah,
just volunteer this?
I don't know who did it before me. I
don't
don't, I
either.
think it may have been somebody that works with the police, like a recording secretary, but I don't know if Margie ever did it or anything, but it could
Who
be
did it
some,
before Karen, you guys
The
know?
little blonde girl, young blonde girl.
The
so
one
it
that
was a
came over
police
from the
officer.
city.
Oh, Pete
Right.
Diol did it too for a
Oh, Pete
while.
did
Did it
Yeah.
for a while, and then somebody else did it.
So probably
Email
like
to
the admin,
Mhm.
whoever was the chief secretary back then.
Then you had that female that wanted to be a cop here, and then she
La-
was
Laura?
turned to a cop. Laura.
Oh,
But
Larry,
she-
oh,
but
Larry.
she was here while I was here,
Oh,
though.
so Larry,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so I have all the documentation, all the
Yeah, she is.
The executive session, so
Okay.
I will, and the executive session minutes are stored and locked, so those are separate, but everything's on the data, everything else on the database, and I can give you whatever else you need if you're going to transfer it to somebody else, otherwise the person who sits in my desk will have access to everything.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we hope that whoever sits at your desk,
Yeah,
capable as you,
Thank-
will
no,
also
thank
do
you.
this, so.
Thank you.
You better not.
This is a-
The other team up north either.
It will, you will not be a Michigan fan.
Sorry.
That's,
All right,
all
well,
right.
something to contemplate.
Okay, do we have any departmental updates or correspondence?
No, I kind of briefed you on that.
Okay.
and there's
Karen?
no public
No
comment.
public comment, I don't see any. So then I guess if there's nothing else, the next meeting is February 28th,
I will not be.
and I will not be here, so.
Oh, you want to
We
change the
talked
date?
about changing that
Okay,
date.
A week forward, the 21st.
That's what I'd say, yeah. Is everybody okay? Are you okay with February
think so.
21st? Right.
February
Okay.
21st.
Sure.
So I'll be out of town that week, too.
4 o'clock, correct?
so 4 o'clock on the 21st.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay, that's a done deal.
So Karen, that'll be my last, then reminder phone call that I get the day before.
I know, the new person.
Really spoiled me. And you know what, I'll give you an example. I was gonna go to the award ceremony, I got that, and then the day came and I didn't go. How was that, Chief?
We didn't have it. What, the award ceremony, it was, I think it's February 22nd now.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I didn't miss
Yes,
it.
you didn't miss it.
miss it.
It- because of the
That's
snowstorm.
right.
February
Yeah.
It was
22nd,
the weather.
6:30
Yes.
at the Old Orchard Country Club.
Yes,
And that's when?
February 22nd,
Okay.
6:30, Thursday.
Oh, so that'll be a day after this meeting.
yes.
Yeah.
So you'll definitely be able to find it. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Um,
that sounds good. Can we meet?
A motion to adjourn? Yes,
I'll
okay.
make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.